Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. This is Gwendy from Anna Studios, and hello, you guys. Welcome to another drawing stream. So let me just go ahead and greet everyone in the chat. Hello, Cookie. Hello, hi again. Hi, Unholy Moly. Yunjun. Oh, okay. It's okay. School has to take priority, of course. Smiffles. Hello again. Nicole. Hi again. And Penelope, hi, Starboard, hello, and Moon, the chip lover, hello. So let me just go ahead and lower the volume a little bit from my thingy over here. Hold on. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. You guys can hear me just fine. And let me just check here. Hello, Odd Mushroom Ghost, Quinby29, hello. Okay, let me just check. Okay, I think everything should be fine. So now we are actually going to do some hi Frog! Queen Shamhart, hello! We're gonna be drawing a few more, well, just a couple more gods for today. As you can see, I already made like the epic gods, the ones that are battling. Sans Athena. And I want to go ahead and correct that by saying I'm saying that I want to redraw my old design of Athena. First things first, I'm going to show you my old design. Hold on, let me just see if I can. I have that over here, I think. Nope. I might as well just open it in a bigger screen than the tiny one that's at the bottom. Where is it? Gabrielle, hi. Thank you, Quinn. Thank you so much. Okay, I just gotta look for the Athena. Okay, here it is. So this was my old Athena design. This was also my old Hermes design. As you can see, Hermes has changed since his last iteration. So from this color, this design, and everything, still pretty much the same look on his face, but the colors have been changed, and of course the costume just a little bit here and there, a little tweak. And then and then as for Athena, okay, when I started designing the characters for Epic, for my own like animatics for Epic the Musical, I wasn't really thinking much. Like, I didn't really take it so seriously. I just thought, okay, as long as it's distinctly different from others, it's gonna be fine. But after creating this roster of gods here, I just thought that, okay, definitely a lot of improvement needs to be made. So that's why we're doing this right now. So I just feel like this Athena is kind of it's okay, but doesn't really pop out. So now I did some character studies in some of my last streams over in the Clock app, and the Clock app, you know, clock tick. I think I saw the old Athena's shield wrong. I saw it as happy face with the yellow mask. No, it's not. It's just the laurel. I know that it looks like a happy face, but that's an owl and laurel. I speak. The only Spanish words I speak are the ones in that are ingrained in the Filipino language. Hi, Hera. Yeah, it's totally fine, Gabrielle. It's totally fine. So, wait a minute. Okay, here is the character studies that I made. So I didn't draw Athena yet. specifically because I wanted to draw her in this actual, doing this live stream. I want to draw her during the live stream. So I saved it for you guys. Trick Talk. He probably would have. Or he would have named it Hermes Talk. And then later on, we are also going to be doing, aside from Athena, we are also going to be doing Poseidon. So, when I was doing this one, I wanted a sexy Poseidon. So, I initially thought of giving him a crown, but the necklace of a shark jaw, I felt like it would take away from the shark jaw necklace if I put a crown on him, but we'll see what happens later on. Hi, Chloe! Yes, Hermes Talk, the app for Hermes to talk and everyone listens, yes. Exactly. So, we're gonna do Athena first. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep her face like that, but yeah, we'll see. I'll probably do some changes, some more studies with her face, but first things first, we gotta do the body, and then I'm gonna draw it without the helmet, and we'll see how far we can go in this stream. You can probably hear in the background there's some noises there. That's my son. He's awake and playing with his toys. Hi, Bright Bill. Oh, that's Ubi. I didn't see your name is in the last part. It's Ubi. I really can't wait to do the Hermes in God Games Animatic. But of course I gotta wait because I'm still waiting in on the voice actor to record the lines for Hermes. Oh yeah, I really should show you guys the shield design. It's the Gorgonians. It's not just one Gorgon, it's the hold on, sorry guys. So we have the Gorgonians, the 3 Gorgon sisters. So we'll see how this works out later on once I have her on the shield. It's just gonna be a painted on. It's not gonna be like embossed. Yes, really. Athena's poses remind me of Gundam for some reason. There's kind of some inspiration there, here and there. But I don't know how well this works yet, especially when I put it with the helmet. So we are going to have to do some tracing over here. Hold on. I'm gonna transfer this over to another drawing. Rather than me redrawing everything, I'm just gonna copy paste this and then I'll draw on top of it. I mean, with the inks and all that. Oh, that's really way too big. Yeah, the bottom of the helmet does look like feathers. It was my husband's suggestion to have it like feathers closing in. Like wings and feathers and whatnot. So it's more like an owl over there. So I'm gonna have to resize some stuff. First things first. I have to draw the head and stuff. See how the sizing should actually work. There's an anime with an Athena, right? That would be Saint Seiya. Spoiler alert, she dies.
Multiple times.
You know, I'm just gonna have to like remove the armor first and then just draw the body. And I'll resize the armor later. Oh right. Would you consider Blood of Zeus an anime though? I mean it's not technically a Japanese production.
No, it's not.
I don't feel I feel like Blood of Zeus is not anime.
Animation.
It's Western animation, yeah. Yeah, there's some similarities to Ares and Athena's are they're like they're siblings and they're also war gods, so there's that. Just different elements of war. Other hand has the spear. And the other hand is like touching the shield.
No, that's your team.
And then I'm gonna make the shield like rather big. Oh wait, I'm probably gonna put it somewhere else.
No. No, oh. See? See that? That's cockroach popo. Yeah, see? See? Now it's on your hair. The cockroach popo on your head. Look.
Yeah, erase this. There's nothing in there, baby. Hold on. Behind you. It's right behind you. Over in the bed, baby. It's over in the bed. Maybe I should like get her other hand stretched out a bit more. Here you go.
I go, no.
Here you go, baby.
Mother, mommy.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Little boy is awake, and my little boy is awake. And we are in I do not have my own home office yet. So pretty much you're gonna hear him in the background, I mean. Hi Harazu! Dressed, Blood of Zeus, Castlevania, and now Devil May Cry are more anime inspired or anime styled shows, I think. Yep. Not necessarily that they are anime, but they are anime inspired. Hi, Holy Moly. Hold on. What is this? Okay. Okay, I think that's the general size. So now we're gonna put on the armor. I might end up getting rid of the arm things. I mean, the shoulder pads. But we'll see. Yes, he wakes up pretty early, Gabriel. Yeah, I might end up getting rid of the thing altogether. It looks too feminine for me. So I might have to make some changes. Yeah, at least he's not cranky, yes. That's the important thing. Hold on. Don't forget to hydrate, you guys. Yeah, it's a bit too feminine, and I want her to look more warrior-like rather than a princess. How did I do her arm thingies? Oh yeah, it's pretty simple. Just kept it simple. What if I change the shape of the... I feel like her clavicle is too exposed. Don't worry, I have a copy of this other layer that I was doing earlier. The darn arm thingies. I'd put like snakes maybe, like, or snake-like shapes over here, and then it's closed here. So now for the... I really like that the triple pauldron, because I feel like it represents wings, but I don't know. Maybe she should have something around her neck, just to make it more... I just want her to be more closed out, you know?
to hindi. Hindi ba Daddy? Ay, yun.
I don't know. Let me see what happens if I do give her a cloak. I forgot that I was supposed to give her a cloak. But armband first. Good night, storyboard. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I'm so proud of you for doing this for me.
Yeah, maybe I'll keep it at that. And you know, guys, I'm actually gonna ink and color this. Hi, Ruby. This is my redesign of Athena. This was my original design, but I wanted to improve it. That way it'll match with the other epic gods that I made. Sorry, the armor in a different layer for easy editing. Yes. It's Athena, Athena, badass señorita. Maybe I should draw the facial features first. I'm still gonna keep this just to make it unique. Her eyebrows like that. How did I do her eyes originally? I think the only thing I'd want to change is the nose. What would be her hair color? Her eye color will definitely remain gray. Her hair, that's question mark. I have a few design ideas. Yeah, I might retain the gray hair color. Grayish. Is it wedding season already? In the Philippines, the wedding season is June. For some reason. I have no idea why. I'm working on Athena right now, Isabella. Thank you, thank you. And then as for her hair, it's more of a helmety hair. I want to give her a unique hairstyle. That would look good under the helmet. So I'm just gonna do her hairline first. And then instead of like having it like she is, I'm gonna give her a hairstyle similar to mine, but not curly. Like with bangs still. She has helmet hair. And then here, from here it'll be symmetrical. I'll never see glad we're winning too because wifey and it's hilarious explaining someone on the middle she doesn't know. Yeah, especially if you know more about the Greek mythology stuff. One not dead Fred. Thank you, Sipples. There's the worst, yeah. I want to say that I want to give her like, because I was looking at other design inspirations. Hold on, let me. I better save this one. Okay, let me show you my design inspirations. That's Athena from Hades. So, Hades 2 rather. So I'm actually thinking of braids, to be honest. Just to represent the Gorgonians as well. And serpents. So it's just, of course, one of her, the things that represent Athena, snakes. Hi, Ruby. Oh my god, I'm seeing a lot of epic profile pictures here. So this is one of the things that I have been thinking about, the braids. But I don't know about how well I'll be able to animate that, like reasonably animated. Oh, thank you so much, Fred. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm going to like... Nah, I don't know. I don't know. If I stick to this one... Yeah, I think I can make her hair longer. And make it just one long braid at the back. We don't get to see it. The one long braid at the back. But it's like it's a big braid. Yeah, and the hair is still covered by the helmet, so yeah. Let me check the other Athena design that I was looking at. Aside from Hades Athena, there's Athena from Blood of Zeus. Hold on. Who has helmet hair. That's helmet hair right there. And she does have like a bit of braid here. I kind of like this hairstyle. But I don't want to like do a direct copy or anything like that. But I want her hair to be messy as well, like, you know. Let's see how it looks like. Well, she is Telemachus' aunt. So I'm gonna give her a mullet. Because of all that helmet hair. Hello, Starseeker the Nightwing. Most academic discourse argues that Ares is the brutality, Athena is the strategy. Yep, makes sense. Do I plan on doing another epic animation? Yes, I am. I'm planning to do Far Longer Than Forever, as well as Far Longer Than Forever is not an epic music, by the way. It's a soundtrack of an old movie. And then I'm also planning to do Hermes Battles in God Games. Hi, Stella Luna. Welcome to the live stream. Stella Luna, guys, is also an epic animator who does really great work. Oh no. Did I? Oh, okay. I made a mistake a little bit over here. Maybe an Andromeda from Wrath of the Titans hairstyle. Andromeda from Wrath of the Titans. Wrath of the Titans. Yeah, the 3D holographic tablet. It's I actually had to like go through hoops to get this. Like I added some filters and I changed the settings, and that way it'll look like it's a holograph, but it's just really a copy of the screen, my actual screen. Okay, let me check Andromeda from Wrath of the Titans. Let me just Google that. Andromeda Wrath of the Titans. Ironically, Andromeda is also the name of one of my OCs back in the past. Oh, he was played by Rosamund Pike. This is actually a pretty great hairstyle. I like it. Let me try this one. Gab. Let me try. Oh no, I should have put the hair in a different layer. I'm gonna do that right now. Just gonna cut this. Just gonna cut that part. Hold on, you guys, hold on. Okay. Hello, Pookie. Okay, there. We're gonna have Bald Athena for now, you guys. Bald Athena. Hold on. Guys, the moment I actually turn my head and you don't get to see my eyes, my avatar falls asleep. If I turn my head too much. Oh yeah, for me, why not Dead Fred? My favorite saga is Thunder Saga, mostly because of an emotional connection that I have to the Thunder Saga. Because the Thunder Saga was the first time that Jay ever commissioned me for an official animatic. And then my second favorite is the Ithaca Saga. Favorite song from Stories from Styx? There is no name. There is no name because I obviously worked on that. I have a bias because I worked on it. Welcome back, Isabella. Thank you, Stella. Oh yeah, I really like went for the... I swung for the fences with all the camera work for that one. Yeah, I wanna see what happens if I give her a different hairstyle. So this was Gab's suggestion, inspired from Andromeda from Wrath of the Titans. I might be able to give her braids if that's the case. Like long braids, but I don't know. I'm probably gonna need to like give her a side profile as well. Bald Saga. Oh yeah, I have a purple app account. One Fred, I have a purple app account, and I do have redeems there already that you can actually redeem me drink making me drink. You can redeem. I think the best redeem I have so far is for 750 channel points. You get I must not speak a word of English and for 5 minutes, and if I do, I will draw whatever safe for work doodle the person who redeemed the thing is. And that's gonna be very hard for me, even though like Filipino is my first language and English is my second. I speak better English, and speak I speak better English than I do Filipino, to be honest. And that's mostly because that's what I grew up with. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give her like like something like this at the back, like that, like Rapunzel braids or something. Bald Poseidon will never leave my mind. Bald Hermes. I don't know if I still have that on sketch. No, I'll probably just keep it without the. So she has these little tendrils over here, but behind her is like a braid, like really thick braids. Let's see what it looks like with the helmet. And I'm gonna have to like reduce it a little bit here. Just a little bit. There we go. Yeah. But the thing is, this was my original design for Athena. And I just feel it doesn't pop out as much. As opposed to like with the long braids and all that. I know that it's impractical. I know it's impractical to have like long hair in the battlefield because that could be used as a weapon against you. But I'm going for aesthetic. Favorite song in Epic for me is Warrior of the Mind. Athena's my girl. So let me check the chat. Oh yeah. I feel like with the Thunder Saga, all the songs I can't really choose because all the songs are bangers. Which is not to say that that's not the same with the other sagas. It's just that, like I said, I have an emotional connection to the Thunder Saga, which is why it's my number one. Could I screenshot this to use as reference for my drawing? As long as you don't claim it as your own. Hello, KTQ. It's Hermes. I don't know if I still have a copy of that design wherein we actually see the sketch, but we'll see. Thank you, Stella. Okay. I think I actually like this hairstyle a lot more. So I think I'm gonna keep it, but I'm gonna add a little bit like of something here like that. There, I like it. Okay. So now what's gonna happen next is I am going to start inking. And I'm gonna, there we go. Warrior of the Mind is one of the earliest epic songs that I ever heard, and I just love it so much. That's true, Gab. That's true. It was because Gab was there while I was like doing character studies for Poseidon and Athena. I feel like personally it's me struggling with two things. One, I'm struggling with the design, making it aesthetically pretty, but at the same time practical underwater. Because, like, if I were given a choice, like, I'd give him something like Zeus's like outfit, you know? Well, not exactly, but something akin to those vibes. But it's just so impractical underwater to have a cape. So it was like me trying to balance between practicality underwater, aesthetics, and also hydrodynamics. And at the same time, I was also like partially nervous. Admittedly, I was also nervous because I wanted my Poseidon design to be unique and at least be able to stand out. So I was putting a lot of pressure on myself. Thank you, Stella. I just noticed we can see your art on your avatar screen. Yeah. Yeah, the underwater factor is really a big issue as well. I think I made her eyes a bit too big. My son keeps on saying that he wants to be a YouTuber. I think he's watching too much Junie Tony. Thanks, Stella. I do try to like at least now I'm trying to really think about the designs before I put them out. I kind of regret like rushing in on, like, not just kinda. I really regret rushing in on my Poseidon design. It's just that I was so eager to get my animatic for 600 strikeout that I didn't really think things through with the design. I just wanted it to, okay, just make it like Epic Canon and have the design be similar, and at the same time have inspiration from orca and bioluminescent marine animals. So this time around, I really thought things better. Same with Athena. I was like, oh, just some random Athena design, and I didn't really think much about it. But I haven't used this Athena design in any animatic at all, so might as well redesign her. Yeah, my very first animation, it's not done for though. It's There Are Other Ways, but I only did a snippet of There Are Other Ways initially. I didn't do the full thing yet. And then Done For was the first ever that I did that was a full blown animation. Not a full blown animation, like a full length animatic. And then shortly after, I did complete There Are Other Ways. And then we're gonna have like snakes here. No, it's okay. It's okay, Star Seeker. No problem in a late sub. And no longer you though. I think for full length animatics, no longer you is the fastest that I ever finished. Because I think I finished that in 4 days. I think 4 or 5 days. Thanks, Penelope. Bye, Frog. I'm probably not gonna keep the necklace. Like, Athena doesn't strike me as the type to wear jewelry. It's just that I felt that the neckline was too exposed. But we'll see, we'll see. How about a snake again? Like a golden snake. Yeah, I'll keep that. Hi Aspen, I am redesigning my Athena design from Epic the Musical. So from this to this. When you first started drawing character, it's awkward to draw incomplete feature like not comparing those already. But when you first start drawing characters, is it awkward to draw incomplete features like not completely the nose or more the for me it's not awkward. Like for example, I don't continue like the nose line because here's what happens. Like if I continue with the nose line, it's gonna be like that, but then it looks kind of off versus you just letting people fill in the blank with their imagination. Like if I fill that in, it would be like this almost, or like this if I filled in the lines. See, it doesn't look good. So sometimes less is more. Well, a lot of times less is more. Eh? Really? You think so, Star Seeker? I can be a gremlin, though. Sometimes I can sound like a gremlin. Maybe I should continue with the snake theme. Let me see. Your friends think you sound like Hermes? Like you mean like Troy? I take that as a compliment. Will you do an animatic with the Athena design? That's the question, isn't it? Gorgos were my enemies and I wear them as proof of my bad attitude. Bad attitude. That's the first time I heard of that. It's actually kind of cool. Bad attitude. Oh, I love doing the Hermes laugh. Like, in fact, like, in the demo recording that I made for Hermes Battles in God Games, I was the one who did the Hermes laugh. But I'm gonna check and see if the voice actor that I got for Hermes can mimic my Hermes laugh. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it as simple to make it easier for myself. Am I releasing God games? God games for yes and no. Let me show you guys exactly what I'm doing. It's not God games per se. Yes, I do have the VAs. For okay, I'm gonna show you guys up until a certain point only. I can't show you the full thing, but I will show you maybe up to Hephaestus's part. This is just a demo audio, and it's also like a storyboard of sorts. So hold on, let me just check if this is the right file. Yep, it is. Here we go.
Convince each of them that they ought to be released, and I'll release him. What do you say?
Great.
Very well.
All right.
Bring it, darling. Hermes.
Apollo!
Give me back my lyre, Hermes! Not my cows! All right, release him!
Hephaestus! There's a place for everything and everything in its. Hermes!
Yes?
Put everything back!
You know what to say, darling.
Fine! Release him!
That's the only part I can publicly release. The rest is in my Patreon. I can't show you guys the rest because it's so spoilery from here on end. But definitely there's Aphrodite and Ares, Hera, and then of course Zeus. So yeah. God of these other run again. It's ironic. He's also the god of merchants, isn't he? Hold on. Let me just. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and play this in the background. Hold on, you guys. Okay, Starseeker says, please, we need to get Troy in on this. Well, I will tell you this. I can't say I didn't try. That's all I'm gonna say about getting Troy in on this. I can't say I didn't try. Yes, Ruby, exactly. I took inspiration from Troy's God Games skit. So that's why with Hephaestus, he did go to Hephaestus' forge and messed everything up. Technically Zeus for the first batch. First batch of Olympians, technically it's Zeus. And then we get the kids. It represents the Gorgons. Not just Medusa, but the three Gorgon sisters. Okay, Starseeker. Yeah, that makes sense, Penelope. Yeah, I think it might have been Dionysus. Okay, this is really messy, so I'm gonna have to hide something here so I can see these properly. Do I have a least favorite saga? I probably do, but I actually haven't really thought of it. I'm probably gonna need to get back to you on that one. just need to get her sandals. How did I do the sandals? Least favorite song. Least favorite song is Luck Runs Out. But that doesn't mean I hate it, okay? I still like it. It's just that it's not something that I listen to on repeat. Wendy, would you ever have an interest in joining I would be interested in something like that. But I'm gonna need to know all the details. Athena sandals. Something I worry is if it's like too detailed. And then over here we're gonna have like something like that, I guess. There we go. Stella, if you're on the clock app, my DMs are open there. They really should allow DMs in YouTube, I swear. That's the one thing they don't have in here in YouTube. Oh no. Hi, Star Seeker. I've finished up to the legs. Now I gotta check how I did the gloves. Yeah, it's just something very simple. Nothing too complicated. Oh, they got rid of the feature, Fred. Like a long time ago. I've been in YouTube since like almost since the beginning. Like way back. And it used to be that we were able to like send messages, but that feature no longer exists. The only way you can DM another person is if like somebody else like filed a copyright dispute and then you have to talk, you know. That's the only way you can contact someone else. Yes, that's the one, Stella. That's the one. Will who have weapons? Athena? Yeah. Oh, the color palette. That's the part that I'm pretty excited to do. I want to say that there's a lot of silver and grays. I want to try to add gold as well here and there, and then I need to check. I'm gonna experiment on the colors. I'm excited, but at the same time I'm scared because I'm not really very good with colors. With color palettes. Maybe I'll actually look up color palettes while I'm at it. Yeah, I try. I try. So far, yeah, Athena will probably have to be blue because I don't see that any of the other gods have uh blue on them. So that would make her stand out. Well, that would work, Fred, if we're going for like the accuracy and stuff. But at the moment, I'm going for aesthetic. That I think that's why her color palette at the moment for this one is more dull. I shouldn't have given her like a red cloak. I should have given her a blue cloak. But anyway, I think that's why I chose like a more muted color palette for her here. Because I was thinking, okay, it has to be in battlefield, has to be short hair, has to be practical. So with the slits in the skirt, so she can move freely. So I kind of restricted myself too much with that one. So I'm kind of expanding a little bit. Bye, Star Seeker. Yeah, Gabrielle, I wasn't the one who decided on the colors for that one. I wasn't the one who decided on the colors. That's why the colors were good. I mean, I implemented the colors, but the color palette for Athena was already a given, essentially. Over here and here. Oh shoot. Oh no. I keep messing up. Okay, there we go. Because I'm using like a symmetrical ruler tool. That way it'll help me draw symmetrically. So sometimes I forget to turn it off. So this is like a skirt underneath a skirt. What about Odysseus King? You did a fantastic job with the gore. You know, people ask me like, can you do your own version of Odysseus? And I'm like, I kinda already did. So it's like, I already did like almost the entirety of Odysseus for the Ithaca saga. So I'm like, the only things that I can actually put out, because for me, when I make animatics, I make animatics when I have something I feel like I can add to it. And I feel like the only thing I can add is more gore. The stuff that Jay had me cut. Oh, Fred, I still have like because art is still a learning process. You know, you can still get back to it. Like riding a bike. As long as you continue to do it. I'm still like jealous of how other people do hands. Like those really detailed ones, like in manhwas and mangas. I was like, How do they do that? Me, it's just I work from memory. What did I have to cut? A lot. A lot of limbs. No, seriously, there were a lot. Not a lot, but there were scenes that were cut. I think I posted in my Clock app account, as well as here in YouTube, one of those scenes wherein after Yurimaka sings "Let's have open arms instead," I suggested to Jay, what if Odysseus cuts off his arms then? And Jay was so shocked. He actually, he literally had his mouth open and he covered his mouth very slowly. So imagine that, like his eyes were wide, his mouth was hanging open, and then very slowly he covered his mouth. Yeah. And also like with Melanthius, because Melanthius was the one who had the most gruesome death in the Odyssey. That's why he also had the most gruesome death in Epic. There was I guess a couple of scenes there that were cut. I actually like did an animatic for it, but we had to cut it because it was too gory. Okay, let's see. No more open arts. Well, if you go with digital, there is an option because I have also really shaky hands. That's why you guys probably can't see this, but my stabilization is actually all the way up to 100. That's why you think I have steady hands. I don't. Hi, Very Honest Shenanigans. Welcome to the live stream. Hi. Hold on, you guys. Until they make a way to control the cursor with my mind, that's off the table for me. Aw. But seriously though, there's already stabilization features with digital art, so there's that. Oh yeah, Melanthius' death description. Oh my gosh. It was the worst death in the Odyssey. So, here's another thing. I am planning, maybe not like the full thing, but to continue with what I did for Eurymachus. You know, the animatic that I had with his arms cut off. I might actually because I already do have the animation. I might as well ink that and post it. So you probably can expect that sometime soon. Good night, Quinn. Good night. Temmie, hello. How are ya? There's still snake inspiration here. Oops. go. I am both looking forward to and not looking forward to the coloring section of this stream. And finally, I think I need to do the helmet. And I need to like make her head smaller because her head is like way too big. Same, Nicole. Oops. The description of an Odie and his men were trapped in the cave with a Polyphemus that maybe. Oops. Ah, crap. Oops. Thanks, guys. Hubby was the one who suggested the owl. I think I need to select that one as well. There we go. Let me see if the... Okay, now I feel like the head is way too small. What the heck? Okay, let me see. Okay, I think that's better. There's gonna be animatics about Odie and his men reading Ismer's. I feel like as well. I feel like I'm looking forward to it because of the cut songs. That's one of my favorites. Isn't this the land of the Siconis? No one provisions, no one supplies. 600. Was that 600 guys? Hi, the artiste. Welcome to the live stream. Guys, the artiste is one of the animators for Stories from Styx and also made their own epic fan animatics. Sure, Stella, no problem. I'll check the message later. Hopefully, there isn't a very tight deadline. Okay, this is the tricky part for the shield. Oh, I forgot her cape. Maybe make her cape shorter. I don't know. Thank you, the artist. Thank you, Stella. Yunjun, hi! I thought you were gonna be able to make it. How's school? Hello, Zim. Welcome to the live stream. Let me see what happens if I add a cape. Oops. I should add a symmetrical ruler again. Yeah, I feel like a shorter cape is better because she already has a long skirt. I was gonna reserve the cape for just Zeus and Hera, but since Ares has a cape, might as well give Athena a cape too. Oh, the capes are fun. Yes, Arco. Bye, Ruby. Have a great sleep. Thanks for hanging out. I haven't heard the word mantle in a very long time. Because, yeah, that is exactly what this is. Mantle. Cape mantle. Mantle, cape. Yeah, I feel like she would too, but for the purposes of, let's just say, a ceremonial thing, she do be rocking that cape. Yeah, don't watch The Incredibles. Edna mode would be like, no capes! Okay, now I gotta draw the... Hold on. This one. It's gonna be tough. It's the Gorgonians. Yeah, it's probably horrendous to animate. But don't worry, it's gonna be just painted on. It's not gonna be like when I animated Athena's final stand in the Wisdom Saga, that was, oh my god, the shield was a pain to animate. I was actually glad that halfway through the animation, it flew off Athena's hands. I was like, I never have to draw that shield again. But there is such a thing called copy paste, so yay! Let's see if this works. Um, this Gorgon design is inspired partially from a local supervillain. Like, we have our own Wonder Woman in the Philippines called Darna, and her mortal enemy, her nemesis, is Valentina, who happens to be Gorgon-like. And one of Valentina's designs had her wearing like a cobra head of sorts, so I took inspiration from that. Take care, Nicole. I'll just keep it simpler with I'm just gonna remove some of those lines. How do I animate really detailed characters? It involves a lot of copy pasting. Seriously though, it does involve a lot of copy pasting. Like, for example, with There Is No Name. If you slow that down frame by frame, I actually copy pasted a lot of Demeter's face from one scene to the next. And then some details of her dress, I copy pasted it. Like the wheat print on her skirt. Copy paste, copy paste. And then just minor tweaks here and there. Are we gonna get an animatic with a new Athena Poseidon designs? Maybe not. Maybe I'm not promising anything, but at least it's already the designs are already ready. If indeed I do decide to do something about it. Yes, hydrate. Don't forget, guys. I'm opening my jug right now. Also, I still do make changes, even if the sketch is already there. I still like to make changes. I'm probably gonna copy this. Oh no. Yep, the three Gorgon heads are copy pasted. Don't sometimes have symmetry tools for this sort of thing. Yep, they do. In fact, I did use the symmetry tool earlier, but unfortunately, the only way I know how to use a symmetry tool is just like half and half. I have yet to master the one wherein you can basically symmetry tool at any angle. I have not mastered it yet. Favorite mythological creature? I'm so basic. Unicorn. I may enjoy animating gore, you guys. But I also like to be cutesy and demure. I'm so girly. Like I had this whole imagining that one day I'm going to own a unicorn and I'm gonna name her Sylvia and I am gonna ride her through the heavens because she also has wings. The symmetry tools are movable, yes. Dragons are my favorite mythology. Teenage dragons are my favorite. Adult dragons are my favorite. I like dragons too. I like a lot of mythological creatures. But if you're gonna like hold a gunpoint to my head and you're gonna ask me what is it, what's your favorite? Unicorn. Hi, Sky. It's been a while. There is also another mythological creature here in the Philippines that I do really like. It's called the Bakunawa, mostly because of the legends associated with it. The Bakunawa is a sea dragon. Legend has it that Earth once had 8 moons, and Bakunawa ate. He fell in love with the moon and wanted to keep the moons and wanted to keep her forever. So he ate like 7 moons, and then he was about to eat the last one when people started banging their pots and pans. So Bakunawa, scared of the noise, hid back in his sea cave and would only come out to try and eat the moon, and thus the legend of the lunar eclipse was born. But no, seriously, that's how our elders explained the lunar eclipse to us, that it's Bakunawa, the sea dragon, trying to eat the moon, the last moon. How's the creature spelled? Bakunawa is Bye, Stella. See you around. I'll check your message later. This is how it's pronounced. It's spelled. Yeah. Almost every culture, probably every culture, has a story about dragons as well. It's pretty interesting. Okay, now, oh, shoot. I'm supposed to... merge. Oh, Minokawa. Isn't Minokawa like almost phoenix-like? I know that Minokawa is a bird. It's a firebird in the Philippines. You think Nessie is a myth? It's out there for sure. Like I was at one point obsessed with cryptids. Like I read up on them and stuff like that. So I still am kind of obsessed with cryptids. Okay, I gotta rasterize this. Okay, let me see if I can reasonably make it look squished. There, and then transform, warp, puppet warp. This is one of my favorite new tools in Clip Studio Paint, the puppet warp. Ako and Minokawa are similar in behavior but different in appearance. Yeah, from what I recall, Minokawa is a bird, a firebird. Unicorns are the most realistic of all mythological creatures. They're just a horse with a horn. Horns are unrealistic. You already have a horse with wings and with horns. A.g. the deer. It's kind of weird. Yeah. One of my personal favorite mythological creatures are mermaids. Yeah. Yes, mermaids. Yes. Because sometimes they're depicted as evil and stuff, but other times they're like the stereotypical mermaid. Yeah. Yeah, it really depends on how they're depicted. We have Gabriel says to tell you that he's working on a lizard SCP thingy.
Oh, the lizard SCP that won't die, babe.
Yeah.
It's I told you about the SCP series, right?
The one where the internet makes creatures that were lab experiments.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep, that one.
Oh. It's Raphael. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm finishing up on my Athena design. Oops.
Thank you.
Creatures in Greek myths. Pegasus. Didn't even hesitate. What's the closest to a unicorn in Greek mythology? Pegasus. The winged horse. I still want to ride the horse. But here's the thing, I've only ever ridden a horse once in my entire life. And I was so deathly afraid that I never got on a horse again. That's because, like, while I was riding the horse, my cousin who was riding the horse in front of me, suddenly, like, she like kicked the horse's hind legs and the horse reared up and she fell to the ground. And I was so traumatized. Don't worry, she's okay. She's okay. She's still with us. But that traumatized me so much that I never got on another horse again. I still love. I still like love to imagine myself having a horse though. If only in my dreams I can have Sylvia.
Technically you do. Because I'm from the year of the horse. You have a horse.
Design looks like a statue. I would have made her more dynamic, but this is just for a character sheet, so that's why the design is more like it's more static. So it does look like a statue.
Well, kind of looks like yung statue ni Athena sa Saint Seiya. So
Athena statue in Saint Seiya.
that's the pose.
Saint Seiya. Was I referencing the Athena statue at the Parthenon? I might have looked at it. But yeah, oh my god. I did see Gigi's Scylla. That was scary as F. I love it though. I love it. I think her legs might be a bit too thin on the calves area. So I'm just gonna erase that. Okay. Now that we're done with the inks, it's time for the colors. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna take some colors here, because I still want her to have this same skin tone. Hold on. Better change the background color. To be honest, the ministers weren't aggressive and were just silly little guys. I probably would if you let me. Okay, what I'm gonna do is... Hold on. Yeah, I found that. I put it there. Please be careful on the floor. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna like initially use this color palette and then experiment with the colors. So I already like her hair color and her eye color, so I'm probably gonna retain those. Her armor color though and other stuff is questionable, so we're gonna have to I'm gonna experiment a little bit on the palette. Go for it, Sky. And then give them the cow eyelashes. Cow's eyelashes are so long. It's the envy of the animal kingdom.
Because camels are longer.
What?
So camel eyelashes.
Yeah, but the camel eyelashes look coarse. Okay, this is the tricky part. I'm gonna. Don't worry about the background color. That's just so I can distinctly see the other colors that I'll be using. And I completely forgot the helmet. Gosh. I'll do the helmet after this one. A cow minotaur with the splotches of black and white.
It's been done.
It's been done.
In D&D. Dragon Dance.
I want to say that I want to try gold. With the snakes. Oops. Oops. I think I want to do a cow sarangay. Isn't that like the Philippine Minotaur? Stick your arms and legs. So it's like a stick man with the head of a cow. Hi, Annika! Everything looks so stupid on the camera. Okay, let me just check. This is for the snakes and lights. All right, the Carabao, yes.
Maybe I have to go out.
Mm.
Yeah, no.
Puppy eyes. Okay, I want to see now what she looks like with blue. I know that Epic Athena is mainly blue. That's her color. So I'm gonna try with a different shade or different shades. See what it looks like. And then maybe a darker shade of blue. For this one. Well, that's not very dark. No, I can still change the color of that one. Uh, Hi, Hindi. Hello, Penelope of Ithaca. Double Penelope, everyone panic. Which one is real? Okay, now I want to check out what type of blue should be. Or it could be a really dark blue inside. Almost black. Just to make her pop out more. Hi, Ken. Welcome to the live stream. Double Penelope. Okay, so far I'm liking this color palette, so I might stick with it. Armor. Oops. Yeah, just keep it simple. Keep it simple. So now we got Athena, Athena. I think a darker blue for the skirt and the shoulder strips to emulate dried leather. You know what, Fred? Let me check that. Let me check if what would happen if the shield is white. That actually looks good. Thank you. Hi, Anna. Welcome to the live stream. I'm just redoing Athena at the moment. Okay, I'm just gonna experiment some more with the colors. Oops. Huh. I went wild on that one, didn't I? Huh. No, no, I can't have her. Ah, it looks good, but her dad is wearing white, and I'm reserving the white, the majority white for Hera and Zeus. So I can't have her wear white, yeah. But I kind of like that the the pauldrons are white though, so I think I'm gonna keep that. Okay. So I think Athena is almost done. Because I completely forgot her helmet. Which is right here. Okay, so let's see. How's every Blood of Zeus more covering than Hera's? Yeah, I'm kind of gonna have to agree with you on that one. I did notice that too. go. I'm gonna put the helmet in its own separate layer. Anika. Oops. Then blue again. And then there we go. I might have to make it bigger because it doesn't really cover her head in its entirety. Oh, it looks way too big. Hold on. She really does look like an owl like this. I'm gonna check if it's looks good if the under eyes were white. Yeah, it doesn't look good, so I'm just gonna remove that. Okay, so we got Athena. With and without the helmet. Maybe with the helmet I can have her like with dark eyes, or rather like something like that. There. Hi again, Sky. And then let me see if I can add something else here in the back. There we go. Hmm? Yeah, the little one is here, Anna. No, I haven't, baby.
Can you find it? Can you find it, Mommy?
I can't, baby. Mama's working right now.
Where's it, Mommy?
There we go. So now we proceed with Poseidon finally. After 2 hours. That's because we had to make a lot of changes. Let's see if there's too many changes that we need to make for Poseidon. So I already have like the basic sketch, so I don't have to sketch it again. So I'm just gonna like, he's not gonna be holding the trident at this point. This is the character sheet. I'm just gonna have the trident over here, and then just have Poseidon over here. And I already know what his face looks like, so hopefully this will be a lot easier and a lot quicker than how we did Athena. Poseidon, sweet Sidon. The corner of Athena's right eye? Huh? Oh! I didn't notice that. Thanks, guys. There. And then I'm probably gonna try to let me see what happens if I put her helmet somewhere. I'm just putting it here for now, you guys, because I'm trying to imagine something. Okay, just leave it there. Hi, Azella. Thank you. Oh wait. Yeah, it's a massive trident. So what I did with the trident, instead of like the usual metal, is that this is the spokes, the prongs, whatever, is inspired by shark teeth. The stabby part, yeah. Let me see if I still remember Poseidon's face. Okay, all I need to do is sketch out. Sorry. Oops. Hold on. How did I design Poseidon again? Hold on, let me check. Mm, just a regular nose, I guess. Hold on. Yeah, I just gave him a regular nose. Yeah, fish brows. Yes. I gave him fish brows. Are you redesigning for fun or are you not happy with how they look? Very good question. Very good question. I am doing both. I'm redesigning both for fun because and at the same time after doing this and I'm like, okay, the other remaining gods, Poseidon and Athena, they pale in comparison, so I think I have to up the ante.
Can't have that for your favorite, for your favorite girl.
Not my favorite girl having very less. So yeah, it's very different. Okay. Hi, Artsy boy. Welcome to the live stream. We got quite a few people here who are first time being in the live stream. Anika. I am actually open to just telling people. Annika actually plays Aphrodite in Hermes battles in God games, guys. I've been showing them only up until the Hephaestus part. I can't show the Aphrodite part because that is, in itself is already a major spoiler. Oops. Hold on. Oh, I didn't see this one. Bye, Fred. Yeah, Annika was one of was the one who helped me find um the voice actor for Hermes, who will also incidentally be voicing Apollo, as well as, oh my god, this is okay, fine, this is not technically a spoiler. I guess it's kind of a spoiler for the ending. I don't know if I should say it. But basically Apollo and Hermes and one other guy. Yeah. I guess I didn't leave it in suspense. I'm still gonna keep the friggin' sideburns. Oh my gosh, 3 a.m.? Goodness. It's barely 10 a.m. where I am. Like, it's 9:56 a.m. Guys, if you need to go to sleep, please do. I know it's late for some of you guys. Excuse me. Do I like sharks? I love sharks. Like, every year I anticipate, I watch like Shark Week every year, every July, which is my birth month. Although we missed it last year because we didn't have HBO Max until, I think, was it late last year?
Yes,
Yeah, we didn't have HBO Max until late last year. Not in the Philippines, I mean. We only had a very limited HBO Go, and then Max came along, and finally we have access to Discovery Channel again. We missed it. Oh, I love sharks. Like, ever since I was a kid, my mom has been letting us watch documentaries of sharks. But my first real exposure in media to sharks is dun, 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 Jaws. Dun, 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 dun. And now it's like baby shark in the house every day, all day, every day.
You love sharks.
But is there a time frame when you're planning to release Hermes God games? Okay, I'm just waiting in on the recording. Plus, hubby is still hubby, my husband Pika, who is gonna be playing Zeus, Hephaestus, Ares.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, he still needs to record a few lines for Zeus, but he can only record it when his voice is like really deep, and that only happens like a certain part of the morning. So we missed out on today. So hopefully within the week we'll be able to record it. And then from there, I don't have a time frame yet, but I'd like to get it out as soon as possible. Oh my gosh, I was in that fandom, Anika, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna go back. I mean, it's sad because it's part of my childhood, but hi, Australia. Welcome to the live stream.
Yeah, we did so well. It sounded like one of those.
Like one of those recordings. Welcome to the live stream. Please enjoy your stay.
Warning.
Warning. Self-destruct system. System what? No.
Yeah.
Warning. Self-destruct system has been activated. Oh no. I can hear my son screaming in the back. I don't know what's going on. Same, Gabrielle. I'm just like quietly on the sidelines now. I used to be like really active, but you know, sometimes you gotta like fall off the wayside a little bit. Just for the sake of your mental health and peace of mind.
The Mandalorian gave me hope, but then again it was bad.
Let's not talk about Star Wars anymore.
Okay.
Because the thing is, like if you like have an opinion, like people also have opinions, but sometimes it can get really heated. So I'm scared. I'm scared.
Do it like ourselves.
It made me have a fear of the ocean. 4 or 5 when you first saw a shark, like a for real shark.
I don't know about the shark.
Okay. I'm gonna have to decide on the hair though, if I'm gonna keep that or, because I don't know if long hair. I don't know. Wah. Hatsune Poseidon. Hatsune Poseidon. I don't know. What am I doing? And this is people's first impression of me. Oh yeah, same, Anika. There are a lot of gatekeepers. And that's what one of the things that put me off. It's my dream to go swim with sharks. Actually, if there's ever like any risky thing that I'd like to do, it's not gonna be bungee jumping. It's not gonna be skydiving. No. It's gonna be shark diving. Seriously, I like shark cage diving. Just to clarify, but I also love to do shark diving in Cebu. There's an island in Cebu called Moal Boal, and they have thresher sharks there, and those are relatively safe to be around because they only eat fish ever, and their mouths are too small. So I'd love to learn how to dive and then watch the thresher sharks. That's probably one of my most favorite sharks in the world. Most na favorite pa. Most favorite. Fave is probably one of my favorite sharks in the world. Greek gods as magical girls. Oh no. We used swam with a wobbegong once, but it doesn't really count if it lies down under a rock. Wobbegong shark. Are those like those carpet sharks? I wanna drop Poseidon if he was MIA. Huh? And me or Shimmer and Shine. Oh! Are those like I forgot what IP that's from. Funny enough, Smiffles, scientists often don't want to mess with dolphins, at least those in the wild, because those are very unpredictable. Silly carpet with a frilly face and just lays flat on the seabed. Oops. I'm gonna tell you guys something, and I'm gonna preface by saying I love sharks. Okay? I love sharks. Not with salad on the side. I love sharks. But I've eaten something that's close to a shark. A relative of a shark. It's probably not the same like with other countries, but in the Philippines, stingray meat is actually a delicacy. And it's one of my favorite seafood to eat. It's really hard to prepare though. Like my dad knows how to prepare it because we live in the like coastal area. So we have a lot of access to seafood. In fact, my dad is already retired and he is currently out fishing. Because that's what he does these days. He fishes a lot. And with stingrays, not barbecue, you actually have to the way it's cooked here is you boil it for like several hours, and then you add, after it's like boiled off, you boil it again in coconut milk and with ginger and spices, and oh my god, the meat tastes divine. But it can be really fishy if not prepared properly, like really fishy taste. And you don't have to worry about bones too because it's all cartilage. Also, like stingray is also not necessarily like overfished here in the Philippines because it's not actively caught. Like you don't actively see it in the marketplace. It's not like readily accessible. It's only when it's caught by fishermen, either by an accident or the very the uncommon like people who like really go for stingrays. It's not a common fish to see. So on the rare occasions that we do have access to stingray meat, we go get it. It's yeah. It's not endangered in the Philippines. Zero and I've been. I've seen people sell like barbecue stingray with sambal and stuff, but I've never tried it because I can't take the spice. Ah. Oh, it's so yummy with coconut milk. With a coconut milk infused soup. And the meat is tender too. Oh shoot, I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be using this tool right here. Buntot sa Pagi. Buntot sa Pagi is like the tail of the stingray. Let me tell you guys something about. Okay, we're still talking about stingrays. Let me tell you something about the tail of the stingrays, and God knows this. In the Philippines, we have our own vampire-like creatures, but they're more of ghouls because they don't go after blood. They go after human flesh, and not just any human flesh, like uh some species, quote unquote, of aswang, that's what we call them. Some species of aswang go for fetus, like pregnant women. So it's always like there's always myths, and even to today it's still widely believed that if you're pregnant you got to be careful because the noises you hear might be an aswang. Anyway, uh one of the weapons, one of the effective weapons against the aswang is buntot sa pagi, or stingray tail. And more often than not, a lot of the people, especially in the rural areas, would actually would catch stingrays just for their tails to use it to ward off any possible vampire attacks. And I actually still very distinctly remember my grandfather hanging a tail of a stingray, a dried up tail of a stingray on the wall, because my grandfather had a lot of kids and they live in the rural area. So it's like every time there's noise, he would like bang the stingray tail on the windows and the walls and whatnot. You know, there are beliefs like that. 5 main classification, but yeah, but that's a story for another day. Yeah. Bye, Sky. No, it's not like stabbing. It's more like there's some properties. You use it as a whip. Yeah, you use it like a whip. But there's a properties in a stingray tail that is fatal to the aswang.
It's the salt.
I guess it's the salt. Yeah, that makes sense. The salt content. Best of luck, Madhab. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, I think I'm gonna draw the braids in a separate layer. Yeah, stingray whip. Okay, Arco. Good luck with class. No problem. Wordulak, basically a Russian vampire. How does it differ from other vampires? Vampires.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Consumes the blood of its loved ones and convert its whole family. What? Only its loved ones? Okay. Okay, so for this trident, I wanted to go for a sharky sea coral look as opposed to metal.
Metal doesn't make sense in the water anyway.
Hmm. We're almost done with Poseidon. Just gotta finish the trident. And then I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the same color scheme, but we'll see how it looks like in just a little bit. Looks naked. I'll give him the same skin tone as Athena. Well, there's definitely going to be bioluminescence involved. Yaramaya? Also a vampire creature? Okay, and then the shark, pearly whites. Since he's one of the big three, I might as well give him like some white elements as well. gonna have like light blue, almost gray hair. Well, hair is actually almost like aquamarine, turquoise, almost. Hmm. Maybe I'll also give him maybe a dark, like really dark blue, sleek suit, almost black but not really black. I don't want to give him green because it's gonna look like Namor from Marvel. And then some bioluminescence on his legs. And just bring time to rest under a tree. The creature then drops down and uses the suckers to drain the victim's blood. Ooh. Gotta be careful then if it drops. So, like, it just drops out of trees. Well, you know, if you think about it, like, in a logical sense, it does make sense that that would be the myth, because you never know what's gonna drop from the trees in Australia. What with there being so many venomous creatures and all that. So once a person drinks some water and then takes a nap. Gill slits. And then let's see what this looks like if it's brightly colored. Yeah, I kind of like that. I might want to keep that. But you gotta be built with a certain level of like bravery to handle all that. I'm not too sure about the gauntlets. Okay, I'm gonna check what happens if it's just white. I don't know. Maybe gold. Okay. Yeah, tiger shark vibes, yes. Hello, Belgian. It kind of reminds you of 13 from Scissor 7. I'm not sure I'm familiar. For the arm things, I was going for gold so that way there'll be highlights and also it's gonna be a similar color to his trident. But let me see what it looks like. If it's just dark blue. No, it's too. It gets a bit lost. Gonna give him like really deep blue eyes. I mean, you're kind of right, Sophia, because apparently it's Namor. Okay, I'm gonna check what happens if I change the color of the bioluminescence. This one's giving shark vibes. Whoa. That is so much contrast. But Hi, Christoph! Kumusta? Now, I think I'll just keep the bioluminescence. Even though I do like the red. And now it is time to color the trident. So nothing fancy, just something simple. But I also want to see what would happen if I change the color of the trident. Effect. Like, what if it's black? Yeah, it's a Poseidon redesign. I also redesigned Athena. You know what? I'll stick to this one. Here it is. Athena redesign. And then this is her without the helmet. Yeah, yes, Sophia, yes. So from this to this, and then from this to this. Still trying to think what else needs to be changed, but I think I'm happy with this one, this redesign. And now it's my reference in Poseidon is giving. Hi, Quinn. You're like the third Quinn that I saw on stream. There were a couple of Quinns earlier. So I'm just redesigning Poseidon and Athena. My original design of them. Why are his dogs out? Because it's better to swim he can swim better that way. With them barking dogs. I actually wanted to show him having webbed feet, but it's not very obvious. But yeah, just imagine him having webbed feet. So his hair is now longer. I want to do something, but I can only do it like I can't exactly show you guys the process. Well, let me see. Let me see if I can actually just show you. Oh crap, I can't. Because if I do this, because I was gonna render it through an app, but if I render it through that, there's a possibility that the stream is gonna cut off because it's that powerful of a software. Hold on. I'm just gonna add more definition with the muscles. There we go. Better. What if the suit was the webbing for his feet? So either render which I can try to because I want to try to render it like while you guys are watching, but if I do that, yeah, it's gonna take a lot of power. But if I render it and you guys don't need to see it, like I don't need to get more resources just to show it. Hold on, because I want to put them here. I want to put Poseidon and Athena on either side of Hephaestus and Apollo, and rendered like these. Chat. Okay, so I'm gonna do it. So hopefully we won't encounter any problems when I do it. If I suddenly freeze and the stream cuts off, that means that the app I'm using has killed the stream. Okay, I see. It's not because he's sunburned, he's burnt from the forge. He hasn't been out. Okay, this is not the file. Can the sun even get sunburnt? That's a good question. Actually, if you notice, Apollo's skin tone that I used, he isn't pale, like pale. He's more like reddish as well. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm just handling the app at the moment. And I'm already hearing my son screaming in the background. Oh no. Oh my. What is going on? Hold on while I rearrange the gods. Sorry guys if I'm a bit quiet. I'm just trying to rearrange the cards that I have here. And it takes quite some technical know-how to do this. Okay. Put Aries there. Put Aphrodite here. Pfeffer. Did you want Apollo to be Philippine masculine because his name is suspiciously close to Apulaki, the sun god? Yes. Yeah, I imagine there's definitely changes from the myth. I already saw the Persephone and the Hades marriage change. I like it. I got spoiled on TikTok. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that. Well, I said it. As long as I'm not promoting. Lemzy, hi! I'm just finishing up on something before I need to save this one. Save the file, save as. Okay, let me just show you guys. I did a redesign for Athena and Poseidon. My original character design for Athena was this one. Pretty dull. So I changed her up to this one. And then Poseidon, I changed him up from this to this. She's blue, da biddy da biddy. Excuse me. Okay, I need to export these files first so I can transport it into the other software. Poseidon. Oops. Oh no, I think I made a mistake, but oh well. Apollo's lovers either die or turn into plants or both. Yeah. Guys, Invaders just reminds me of a type of Aswang called the Gabunan because of his appearance. Don't tell me what the main antagonist is! I plan to watch it! Okay, I'm going back to the other app that I'm using. And I'm gonna add in 2 layers. One for Athena. And one for Poseidon. Three. Okay, I'm just moving the gods right now. The inverse of Otis colors. Yeah, because they also like are on separate paths, like on like completely different tangents. Hold on. Areas you need to move. Aphrodite. Apolaki. Right, I'm supposed to add Hermes somewhere here. Don't worry, guys. I'm almost done. Bye, Penelope of Ithaca. Yeah, I said Apolaki. Hello, Carter. I'm just doing like a redesign of my Poseidon and Athena, and now I'm just rendering it. And I can't show you the render because it takes a lot of computer power to do that. But I will be showing you that once I transfer this into a JPEG file, I will be showing you guys. Okay, all I need to do is just Hermes. Christian, hi. I'm just like I'm just rendering right now, so that way the colors will be nicer and stuff like that. But I'll show you guys the designs very, very soon. I'm like really almost done. How are you, Christian? Will you be doing designs for Artemis, Demeter, Dionysus, and Hestia? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not like closing my doors, but as of right now, I'm just sticking with the epic gods. Okay. For now, anyway. Taking a break from music stuff to watch your stream. Thank you. Okay, let's just. I'm actually okay. I'm gonna show you this to you guys. And so this is the Athena redesign. Originally, it was this one. Oh yeah, a little bit of a preview. My Calypso design, which I'll probably do a redesign again as well. One day, but not right now. Odysseus is literally anywhere but Ithaca. Hello, Odysseus. In the chat. So Athena redesign, and then I do love what I did with the helmet. That's her helmet right there. And then Poseidon. Ooh, you're composing the music for it. Nice. I know, Christoph. That's why I was like, okay, like, she looks like live action Ariel. I think I gotta change the I think I gotta change the design. Okay, where was I? Alright. I need to save this. Screenshot. Okay, I took a screenshot so I can just, rather than export it, I can immediately show you guys. Where is Icon Seed? Animatics. I can see. And there we go. Okay, I better move my head aside a little bit. This Athena, we can't really see her shield, but that's everyone. Well, for now, everyone for now. Thank you, Christian. Yeah, the green clothes do not help you. Go for it, Christoph. So this is everyone, including Hermes right there. I think the only one missing from the gods and goddesses here would be Calypso. But she's not in the Olympus or anything, so technically doesn't count. But that's everyone. And I'm so excited for you guys to see Hermes in God Games. I am gonna show you again. Hi, Gabrielle. Welcome back. Okay. Is it okay cool because I do not like we loves it. Okay. Guys, technically I'm actually already done. I've been live streaming for 3 hours and 30 minutes almost. So I think it's time for me to have a late brunch. Well, not a late brunch, technically an early brunch. It's almost 11 where I am. And for you guys who are like in the later time zones, please do take a, take a rest. The week is still young. We still have to slug through the entire week. Early dinner for you. Yeah, it's a late brunch for me. So, yeah, I think that's it for me for now. But before I go, I would like to show you guys something. You know what? It's still gonna take a... Oh, yeah. Water break. Hold on. Don't forget your water, guys. I'm actually trying to... I'm debating within myself whether or not to show you the entire Hermes God Games draft, or if I keep it a surprise. You know what? I'm still gonna keep it as a surprise, but I'm still gonna show you the clip that I showed you earlier, all the way up until Hephaestus. So that's my parting gift. So only up until Hephaestus, because the rest is really like spoiler territory for the remainder of the story. For Apollo and Hephaestus, it's just some fun stuff. Not to say that the rest isn't fun stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this one. And then I'll just cut off once we get to Hephaestus. Or after Hephaestus. So yeah, here we go again. Wait.
Convince each of them that they ought to be released, and I'll release him. What do you say?
Great.
Very well.
All right.
Bring it, darling! Hermes!
Apollo!
Give me back my lyre, Hermes! Not my cows! All right, release him!
Hephaestus. There's a place for everything and everything in its... Hermes!
Yes?
Put everything back!
You know what to say, darling.
Fine! Release him!
And that's it. Like a Hermes jump scare. It's behind that you're... Thanks, Mark. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, that's it for now. I hope to see you guys again soon, and hopefully, once I get all the recordings from the voice actor, I'll be able to start on Hermes from God Games, and then all the way to Hephaestus, and then for the rest, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream, but I hope that you guys are happy with the end result. I am personally happy with the end result of the redesign for Athena and Poseidon. And I would like to thank you as well for, of course, taking the time out of your day to spend time with me. The chat was really, really enjoyable. I really had fun talking to you guys, and I hope to see you again soon. This has been Gwendy from NSTD Studios, and I will see you when I see you. Bye for now, you guys. Bye bye.